In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing to y'all what Roblox basketball games to look forward to in 2025. This video took a long time to make, so please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Like right now, like actually. And yeah, without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this video. Coming in at number 10, we got Hoop Province. If you're a fan of cartoon/arcade like basketball that doesn't have an inspo and it's in its own category, then Hoop Province is definitely for you. It's got the speed, the creative build system, the amazing low poly atmosphere, just everything you look forward to in an arcade basketball game. The game is going to be dropping a pretty big update this year consisting of graphics changes, a new build system, a completely new UI revamp, a lot of more VFX, which is also referred to as goal effects, new mascots, a focus mode system aka takeover, and potentially new gameplay mechanics as well. Coming in at number 9, we got Basketball Rivals. This wouldn't be a good game release video if I didn't include this one right here, man. If you're a fan of Kuroko no Basket, then you already know you're gonna be on this game, and I also know for a fact that if you enjoy Blue Lock Rivals, you'll be no life in this game too, because that's what this game's gameplay consists of. The visuals are incredible, the animations aren't lacking anything by any means, the cutscenes are sick, and the rules are quite simple. Just play basketball, bro. Be on the lookout for this game, man. Seriously, it's gonna be a very dope release. Coming in at number 8, we got Hoop Nation V2. This one genuinely took me by surprise, honestly. The reason why I say that is because y'all should know by now that I used to hate Hoop Nation. I was not a fan at all, but I gotta admit to y'all, man, they changed up their style for the one time. From the map design to the gameplay, it's coming with a whole different approach, and honestly, I'm here for all of it. Now, the only downside to the gameplay, in my personal opinion, is that the dribbling is exactly like playground basketball, which is coming up here on this list, by the way. But that's just how Platts animates, so you can't really let that take away from the game's overall improvements. Good work to Talus for the building, you know, that's my builder, shout out to him. Good work to Platts, you know, you still put on a show for everybody to enjoy. I'm gonna be tuning into this game, and I'm pretty sure y'all will be as well. And yeah, good work. Coming in at number 6, y'all, we got Hoop Heroes. Now, I originally wasn't gonna include my own product on here, but Roblox basketball is kind of limited, and as much as I don't like telling you guys anything about my games, I do actually have quite a bit to share. I'm super duper excited for you guys to see what I got in stores for the game. I can't say what my plan is, but what I can tell you is that everything you've seen of the game already will not even compare to the new plan I've given the game via aesthetic and overall game performance. Everything that's been added to the game mechanically is staying, but I do want to add quite a bit more to it. I want the game to be as diverse as humanly possible and very, very eye-catching this time around. So yes, please be on the lookout because me and my team got something crazy coming this year. Oh, and more leaks soon. Okay, next game, I'm yapping. Coming in at number 6, man, I got Hoop City V3. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Everyone wants this game to drop. This has been a long-awaited release for quite some time, regardless of what people may think. Now, I have spoken quite a bit with Boxed recently about what to expect for the game's release. Speaking of the word release, we will get into that here in a minute, but here's what to expect and what his plans are. So for the game's release, confirmed by Boxed, this is what you guys will be showcased: an entire city, vehicles, quest, a completed park mode, a completed rec center mode, an AAU style tournament system slash mode, a unique build creator system, build grinding capabilities, reputation grind, reputation rewards, and a lot of character customization. Now that's is a lot to look forward to all in one sitting, man. Now let's talk about the release and all I can confirm about it. So according to Boxed, for this release date, he is aiming for sometime around May or June. But let me go ahead and clarify that that is not a confirmed date, and that is just a goal that he has set. Another release date he is looking at for content creators is within a month from now. But like I said, these are not 100% certain dates, these are just goals. But with the position the game is currently in, I actually have quite a bit of confidence in Boxed that he is going to get it going. So do be on the lookout. So what was intended to come in at number 5 sadly has no real confirmation due to me speaking with one of the owners, Mixamo Basketball. I gotta be honest with y'all though, I have seen gameplay and the changes they have made looks really solid, but sadly due to being a professional and true to my word, I cannot leak any footage that I have seen. However, I can say one thing. Grinds FG, which is one of the owners of the product, did confirm with me in direct messages that this game potentially won't be seeing light this year, so that is a bit saddening. But I can vouch for y'all as say to not lose hope, and I could also say that the game has made a ton of progression. Alright, moving on. Coming in at number 4, we got Playground Basketball. This game has been making a name for itself around the Roblox scene. I don't know too much about it other than the development team behind it and the MyCourt gameplay that everyone has showcased. Oh, and of course the UI that's been showcased as well. But judging off of what I've seen, the game doesn't look bad by any means. In my personal opinion though, the only downside it brings visually is that it seems like a bit of a slow-paced game, but that could just be either older footage or just content creators being bad at the game. I'm not too sure. Overall, it looks solid, and if you're a fan of that somewhat 2K inspo, etc., gameplay, then yeah, you'll like this game for sure when it releases. Coming in at the top 3, man, we got RB World 5. Jokes is back at it again with another game, man. Dang. No matter what people say about this game when it releases, I gotta say one thing. Jokes has been very capable of giving us some dope memories with these products that he has released. Not to mention the dude influenced some of your favorite developers to even become what they have today. So to see him coming back with another RB World product when we thought he was done for good, it's a pretty cool sighting. Overall though, I don't need to say much about the game. It's a complete remaster / polishing of RB World 4 with a brand new concept for builds and game modes. To put it lightly, for RB World 5 is going to have a complete NBA Live experience that none of his other products have had before. So yeah, if you prefer NBA Live over 2K, this is definitely the one for you without a doubt. Coming in at number 2, we got Allstars Remastered. Now I have a couple of opinions on this one personally, but I'm going to be speaking for y'all first. I'm pretty confident that you guys will enjoy this product whenever it sees the light of release. It's new, it's long awaited if you're an OG to the Roblox scene, and I think it would be nice for this game to finally get the closure it deserves. Now here's my thoughts on this. I do feel like Allstars Remastered should stay within Allstars aesthetic and not completely flee off to something that doesn't feel like what Allstars originally was. And of course, I said this once about a previous game in this video, and I'm gonna say it again. It just seems similar to Playground Basketball gameplay wise, which isn't entirely a bad thing by any means, but it's like when I hear the word new, I expect something, you know, new. And as I've said already, to me personally, this doesn't look anything like what Allstars was supposed to be. But I can see a lot of the new generational players loving this game regardless of what I say or what other people say. So either way, the game will see success, and luckily for me, as a person who has been a big supporter of Voidstar and his product, it's gonna see closure. And now finally coming in at number 1, we got Playground Basketball, baby. Be so real with me, bro. Do I have to tell you anything? This game is quite literally perfect. It has one downside, literally one. And that downside is that this all started simply because of Hoop City, in my opinion. Now granted, this isn't a brutal downside, it's just an inspo after all. But y'all know me, I like to give credit where credit is in fact due. Now what makes Practical Basketball so gosh darn incredible is 2 things. Reason number 1, I've played it and got a feel of this game more than any of the games that I've named on this list besides my very own. And reason number 2, the team that is behind this game is so elite that it's insane. From the owner of the product itself to the contributors, man, it's such an insane lineup. And of course, your boy's on that roster. Nah, for real though, this game feels so good though, man. You all are going to love this game when it drops. I promise you. I put that on my heartbeat. And I don't make vouchers on games very often. And I do have a release date from the owner, but I can't share it. Sorry, just know that it is in fact around this year from what I have been told. It is a goal, but it's a release date. I can't tell you what it is, but yeah. And of course, that's why the game even made the list in the first place. I mean, you've seen the title. So yeah, be ready.